Hey, what's up everyone? This is Silver Slayer. Thank you for tuning into this video. Silver is around $18.35 right now. Yesterday I think it was around $18.50, so prices are pretty stagnant right now. And why is this? Well, in my video yesterday talking about silver's price, I mentioned how prices might actually fall a little bit before they start to appreciate again. And this is what markets do. This is how the precious metals markets work with any investment at that. There is dips because when the markets rise or appreciate in price, people capitalize on some profits and sell, and that result tends to be the price falling. So this doesn't mean that you should be worried about silver. It doesn't mean that it's going to drop extremely low or crash or bottom out. All it means is that silver right now is being sold more than bought because the price has finally got to a profitable perspective for some buyers or sellers, some investors. And as prices have been so low lately, people have been a little impatient and wanting to get some profits back on their return, and it's not even something that I can complain about because a lot of people did buy silver at the $19.50 range and just want to get out. Now, I don't recommend doing that. I definitely think that it's going to be much higher than that in the near future, so it's not like you need to be trying to get your money out right now. And if you do need to, then you shouldn't be investing anyways, because you should only be investing as much as you're willing to lose, and also after you already have fiat currency backed, a savings account, so you're not selling your emergency silver. If a medical bill or rent comes up, you don't want to have to sell your silver at a loss and then have to rebuy that silver at a higher price. So you should be prepared for any obstacle, and patience really is key. I can't talk about this enough. Patience in the precious metals market could be the difference between you making a lot of money or losing a lot of money. It seems like every bad mistake, every bad purchase, everything that goes wrong when it comes to stacking all comes down to a lack of patience. So if you can start to become more patient, step back, not need to do everything right now, if you can kind of slip away from that instant gratification that the world has conditioned us to fit into, then more things, more opportunities will arise and your stack will gain more potential, because most times coins will lower in value. They do become available again. You don't have to buy them from someone who's asking a ridiculous price on eBay just because they're the only one selling it. The coins will show up again. They do become, they do become sought after to some extent, but almost always on a worldwide platform like eBay, you can find the coins somewhere else for a better price. Also, when it comes to selling as well, if you are offering a price and someone isn't willing to pay it, if you're patient enough to wait it out, then I'm sure that someone will find it eventually. It might not be right when you want it, but if you're patient enough to say, okay, well, I'll wait a couple more weeks, I don't need the money now anyways, then it probably will pay off in your favor. Also, when it comes to trading and with the markets and investing in which direction to go, and should I buy, should I sell, should I trade right now, should I hold, what's going on, what are the prices doing, this is all irrelevant to the short term. If you're in silver like I am for the long term, for 10, 15, 20 years down the line to be selling, then right now anything that's happening in the economy, anything with the US-China trade wars, the Iran tensions, the oil fields from Saudi Arabia getting attacked, anything that's going on with any of this, Trump's impeachment, really is irrelevant, because 10, 15, 20 years down the line, there's going to be so many other factors that it will be influencing silver and gold's price, and the prices will be so much drastically different by then, that right now, it really is just watching a TV show. It's not like I'm going to be selling my silver right now anyways, and even if the price does go up or go down, I'm not going to be selling it. The only thing that really matters right now is me buying it. But since I'm holding off to be purchasing most of my silver around the holidays because all the Black Friday deals and the Christmas sales that are going on. It doesn't even matter for me to be buying right now either because I'm holding off on that as well. So for me right now personally, I have to stay up to date with everything because I have a YouTube channel that informs you guys, because some of you guys are buying and selling right now and you need to know the inside scoop on what's happening behind the scenes and the context behind the prices so you can make the best purchases, the best choices for your stack and for yourself. So I could understand that, but for me right now, I'm just watching it. I really can look at it from an outside perspective since I'm not in the market for buying or selling, and this also gives me a better, it gives me a better and more realistic approach and an outside perspective to take the emotional attachment out, take the biased opinions out of the market, because that can definitely change a lot of your stacking behaviors. Irrational and irrelevant stacking decisions are commonly made from panic selling or impulse buying, and this is just because you want prices to move so bad, but they're not, and it's really aggravating. And then the second they do move a little bit, you jump the gun because you've been waiting so long. But the thing is that you could have been more patient and waited longer to get either better prices or have sold your silver for better prices, selling yourself short. So this is something I see time and time again. But like I said though, if you are in this for the long run, then you shouldn't be selling anyways unless it's an emergency, or unless you are trying to capitalize on some stuff, like maybe you do have a core foundation of a whole of American Eagles and stuff, and you do want to sell a little bit of silver to get some profits back to reinvest into silver. Then I could understand. And with if that's the case, then most times you already are experienced or conditioned enough to understand where to buy and where to sell. I've made so many videos on my channel teaching you guys what to look for, what indicators showing higher or lower prices, and also when it comes to the world of selling, how to prepare yourself, because selling is a whole different world than buying. It's extremely easy to go on AppMex and buy silver, but selling it is a lot different. You have to actually become your own business when you sell your silver. You have to take all the pictures, list all the coins, and if you have thousands of ounces, think about how timely that is. You also have to pay for all the fees for PayPal and eBay, and you have to talk to customers, and people have to know your silver is legit, so you have to build a reputation. It can be a lot. So if you are looking to sell, or if you are wanting to start that, start building a business for yourself, because that's really what you're going to be in competing against other people. I've made several videos on selling, and I highly recommend that, because you don't want to be going into that later than ever, especially since it could take years to sell your entire stack, and it could take a lot of time, especially if you have a lot of silver. It could be a full-time job keeping up with all the listings, all the people responding to, packaging all the silver, taking all those pictures. It could be a lot. So right now, I definitely don't think prices are going to be dropping too much more. I think we'll see high 18, low 19 silver within the next week or two. And with that said, I definitely wouldn't be selling right now, because there's definitely a chance that prices will be rising soon, especially as the U.S.-China trade war stuff continues on, as the federal interest rates getting cut, with all that nonsense, and the oil fields and all that's going to be playing out, and so many things, and Trump's impeachment that's been starting to get catch wind in the media. There's so many things that will be affecting silver's price, and it's probably going to be affecting prices for the better, because right now the economy is not in a very stable state. A lot of people are uneasy, and when they're uneasy, they turn towards safe haven investments, which is precious metals. So, anyways, I'm going to be wrapping this video up here. I posted 2 other videos today, actually. I definitely think you guys will like them. I'm talking about poured silver, the benefits that poured silver has, and I definitely want you guys to understand some of these benefits, because without poured silver, I don't think I would be where I'm at. poured silver is what started me into the world of precious metals because I thought it was so unique and they have lots of different beneficial properties. So if you want to check that out, the link will be in the top hand corner, and I also posted another video earlier today, so if you want to check that out as well, the link will be in the right hand corner. Also, make sure you push that subscribe button because I do post daily videos, and make sure to like this video if you thought it was helpful or just educational or just entertaining. You know, I love making videos, and the more you support my channel, the better my channel does, and it really does spread the word of precious metals and how beneficial they are in the everyday world. So anyways, I'm going to wrap this video up here. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. This was Silver Slayer. I will see you guys soon. Peace.